This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even if feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even if feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, that's me, Travis, with PlayerProps.ai. This is what we're locking in today, November 20th. Wednesday for NBA. Hopefully you guys watched our video we dropped yesterday for Thursday Night Football, which is actually tomorrow, so you have plenty of time to lock that in. If you haven't yet, simply go back to this YouTube channel. After you're done watching this video, watch it, lock it in. These videos exist as often as possible, typically 5-6 days a week, which are essentially videos teaching you how to use the PlayerProps.ai app and platform that I've built for you guys. Now, if you're simply watching these videos, never downloading the free-to-download app, or applying yourself by taking all the golden nuggets that I share with you in all these videos and actually applying them and using them on your own without me, then you are shooting yourself in the foot. You got to make sure you do everything possible to set yourself up for the best opportunities and the best chances to win your sports bets. Now, if you're not doing that and you lose, I know what to tell you. You got to try a little harder. But we make it pretty easy. All you got to do is follow the guidelines. That being said, we're going to hop right into what we are locking in today. Right now we have points pulled up as we normally do on our NBA shows. We start with points, and we always pass by all of the lines that are less than 15. That doesn't mean that these are not all going to hit. If the AI says they're all going to go over, then they're all going to go over, but there's certain things that we pay attention to, and there's certain things that we focus on to put ourselves in the best opportunity to win. We don't just blindly lock in every single thing the AI says. We have kind of things we call trifectas, which you can see in the free to view trifectas channel in our Discord. Certain parameters of each kind of prop to see what we like. So, funny story: the first person that shows up on our 15 or higher is good old Darius Garland. Now, everybody hates this man that bet on his props because this guy had I think the worst game of his career last night against the Boston Celtics. Yeah, he only scored 8 points, which he hasn't scored. Hold on, let me see here. He hasn't scored 8 or less points since October 23rd, which is almost a month ago. So it's his worst shooting performance in almost a month. Now, that being said, as you see by a lot of these green spikes, this man can easily go over 18.5. We're going to do a potential ban list warning scenario here. And what that means is that I think we're going to go ahead and go with Darius Garland over 18.5. I think what was his line last night? 19.5, so it's a little bit lower because of his horrible performance. But if he doesn't get 18.5, he will officially go on the ban list, because that would be 2 consecutive games where he should have went over and he failed. So I don't think it's going to happen. As you see here, the last time he had consecutive games of not getting 18.5 points was, again, almost a month ago today. These two, let me pull these two here, the 23rd and the 25th. As you see here, any game that he's gone under 18.5, he has rebounded. So he had 12 here, he scores 25 here. 11 here, he scores 39 here. 14 here, he rebounds at 27. 17 rebounds to 25. So he's gotten pretty decent at not going on cold streaks. But again, if he decides he wants to go on a cold streak and ruin this entire show and this play that we're locking in, then we'll put him on the ban list. You're probably asking yourself, Travis, keep referring to the ban list. What is it? Well, you should be in the Discord already, the free to join one that I keep harping on every single day. If you're not in there, then you're not taking betting seriously. But there is a channel that's a ban list. So if people are constantly being highlighted by the AI and not hitting like consistently, then we put them on the ban list so we never even bother with them. So before you lock anything in from what you see on PlayerProps.ai, always check the ban list to see if the player's there. And there's a ban list for every sport, every league too. But again, he doesn't have cold streaks. The beginning of the season, his first game of the season was the 23rd. So that was his first game. The second game of the season was the 13th. So this is essentially him shaking off the rust from the offseason. So he started off the season 0 for 2, and then he's not gotten, since the first 2 games he played this season, 2 consecutive games of crapping out. So we think today's going to be a rebound kind of day. Not like a statistical rebound, like he's grabbing rebounds, but he's rebounding from his horrible performance. I think 18.5 is a good target here. He's probably really frustrated by his horrible performance and that he let the Cavs down and get them their first loss of the season. So I feel like he's locking in today. I think that he's taking shots. They just got to drop. That's the problem. But yeah, let's see what we have on BNFantasy.com today. So I've been mentioning this site or this app, I think almost every episode for the last few weeks. So if you live in one of these states that are blue and has letters in it, and this includes Washington, D.C., if you see there at the top right, you can play on this particular app called BNFantasy.com, and it's a whole lot easier to win than doing over-under player props because you're choosing either a side of a 2v2. So you either, for this example up top, the 2v2 option right now available on the app says you have Jones and Zubac, and this is a points category because you see here it says points. Jones and Zubac versus Daniels and Bridges. And on the app, when you go to BNFantasy.com, you can pretty much just go to PlayerProps.ai. If you're on your desktop, it's right here. It says BNFantasy. If you're on your mobile device, in the bottom left, make sure it says Player. And then once you make sure it says Player, just tap on BNFantasy.com on the bottom menu. You click this banner here, you'll get a $250 sweat-free entry when you sign up. So if you sign up, create your account, you deposit $250 using the promo code sweat-free, you can put $250 on your first entry, and if it misses, you'll just get that right back. And so I strongly recommend, regardless of what your bankroll scenario is, that you milk this as much as possible because this is a one-time only, the very first entry. So for example, if you just want to blindly tell the AI for this one, you deposit $250, you use your promo code sweat-free, and then you have $250 in your account. You put the $250 that Daniels and Mikal Bridges are going to outscore Jones and Zubac with the bonuses factored in as well by 8.87 points. So if for whatever reason Jones and Zubac go off or these two guys suck and this doesn't happen, again, you get the $250 back. But if they do hit, then you're getting, what is it, like $400 and change, because it's essentially, these contests are, I think, minus 120 odds payouts, so you're not going to get a full double up. You're going to get pretty close to it, though. But yeah, if you're looking to make a couple $100 for a sweat-free scenario, then I would just deposit $250, use the promo code sweat-free like all of us are doing in the Discord that you see, and then, yeah, you can choose Daniels and Bridges here. Or if you want to choose something else, you can choose something else. There's a lot of opportunities here. There's also 1v1s. 1v1s, for me personally, I play everything, 3v3s, 2v2, 1v1s, but I think I like 1v1s the most, because you don't want to have a situation where, like, let's say Bridges goes off, but Daniels has 0 points, and you lose because this one guy's just decided to be a turd. But you have Curry versus Halliburton. They typically put the stars here, the biggest names. And you're, yeah, this one's, you're saying that Halliburton's going to get 5 points more than Curry with his bonuses factored in. Now, the bonuses, you'll see when you look on the app, it'll say Tyrese Halliburton has a bonus of 10 points. So whatever he finishes with, you add 10 points to it, and does that total beat Curry's total points? So that's how the bonuses work in a nutshell. If you have any questions about BNFantasy.com, you can either click this button to learn how to use it, or just ask us in the Discord. Again, you should be there. There is no fathomable scenario that you have watched one of my videos and you're not in the free to join Discord. The only reason why you should not be in the Discord is if you completely give up betting and you stop betting completely, which is fine. That's a choice. You can do it. I have no problem with you stopping betting if it's not something that's for you. But if you are actively betting, you have to be in the Discord because there's so much value. There's so many tools we have there. There's the community spending every single day asking each other feedback scenarios. So one of the things, one of the channels in Discord for our premium community, so it's free to join, but there is a premium side of it. There's a channel called Community Picks. So Community Picks channel is every single VIP member out of the thousands that we have. They'll go to this channel and they'll drop their favorite single play of the day. It could be a prop, it could be a money line, a spread, a total, and they just drop their single favorite one. And then they keep the record as well. throughout the entire month and as we go on. So if you see somebody who's like hitting, we have one user, Box of Chocolates I'm just looking at right now this morning. They're 14-5 so far for this month alone. They said their favorite play is for college football, Buffalo's team total. Buffalo's going to score more than 24.5 points. So I'm hey, this guy's 14-5. Maybe I'm going to tail this. So there's that's one of my favorite pieces of the premium community is that everybody's doing the research, everybody's dropping their favorite stuff, and then you can go and look and see which things you like, and you can also see the record of how often this individual, that's a VIP member, is right. So there's a lot of cool things there that'll help you as well. But even without you being a VIP member, an insane amount of tools that we've built for you that are Discord tools that kind of take all the math, all the calculations that are needed in sports betting out of it. It does all the math for you. But yeah, if you have any questions at all regarding anything, there's 15,000 people in the Discord. More than happy to help you out. But today, we're going with the guy that everybody hated last night. We're going with Darius Garland over 18.5 points. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, lock it in. Good luck. And tomorrow, the show will come out a little bit later because I got to fly up to New York. But by the time I get to my hotel room there, we'll be able to knock something out. Something at some point tomorrow. But I'll see you guys then. Good luck with your bets tonight.